title, know when it is time to go. DTM Satish, know when it is time to go. Know when it is time to go, DTM Satish. Over to you, DTM Satish.
Thank you, TMOD Toastmaster Mohanapriya. A very good morning, everyone. When you lead in a volunteer organization, one of the first things that we need to understand is that compared to a professional organization, in a volunteer organization, nobody is bound to listen to you. But that's a very important thing because we are all volunteers when we are part of Toastmasters. We are not paid employees. So when we are volunteers, we do things to the best of our abilities. We are not here bound by any target or any rewards or any bonuses or any incentive, nothing. We are all here because we believe that we need to do something different. We are all here to learn. And because we are all volunteers, we need to work in that manner. So when I first joined Toastmasters, I was made the member of my club. And that was a pretty easy thing because you are a member of your club. Most of the times, the club members would listen to what you wanted to do. And it was an environment where everybody learned and everybody enjoyed working together. As we progressed from club to area, that is when I realized that in an area level, you meet across a lot of people. And people come from diverse backgrounds, diverse experience levels, and everybody brings with them their share of knowledge and experience. So when you are doing that, one of the first things I learned by leading in a volunteer organization is to keep your ego outside. Now, what do you mean by keeping your ego outside? In a professional organization, if you are a boss and you've got a team under you, you're pretty much aware of the rules of the organization. So if you tell a team member that this is what you need to get done, and if they don't listen to you, they pretty much know what is going to be the outcome of that. And everything gets driven with you have a business plan, a sales plan, an incentive plan, a KRA, and you got matrices that people need to follow and update. In a volunteer organization, there is nothing like that. Toastmasters will say you need to be a distinguished club or you need to be a distinguished district. And there are all these awards and recognitions which are there, which are all voluntary. Nothing is mandatory in Toastmasters. Even to the extent of saying go and attend an officers training program is not mandatory. Attending your club meeting is not mandatory. So how do you work with people? The only way I learned that you can work with people is if you keep your ego outside. When you're working with people, understand that everybody is here to learn something and to become better at something. Yes? They are not here to earn a salary or to earn a promotion or an increment. So when you work in that manner, you learn to understand people much better, and you learn to get people to contribute as part of a team when you are working at a district leader position. My first contest in Toastmasters as a role player was a division contest where I was given the role of Sergeant at Arms. Now, people in my club, some of them were very horrified. They said, "Boss, why are you doing this? You should be contest master or contest chair or conference chair, whatever." I said, I don't think I should be any of that because I'm new to Toastmasters. I don't know how those roles are. What do people need to do in those roles? Sergeant at Arms is something that I can start from because that's something that I've seen happen in the club meetings also. It could not be anything more different than that. My first conference chair, I remember when I first joined Toastmasters, was a college student. Now, did I say that I will not work under that conference chair because my number of years of experience are more or I know more than that person? No. I worked under that conference chair who was a college student because I knew that that person had more number of years in Toastmasters compared to me. And when I'm here in Toastmasters, definitely they would teach me more than what somebody else would teach me. And that is how you work in Toastmasters. So as I progressed up the ladder, I worked with people who were senior vice presidents in organization, people who were software professionals, people who were finance professionals, retired individuals, homemakers. So there were a lot of people that you work with. And when you work with so many people, you suddenly find that you are learning something new. And the only way you can lead in a volunteer organization is if you tell people what is in it for them, how will they benefit by doing that role or by taking up that engagement. When somebody wants to be a very good speaker, you help that person move in that direction so that they become a very good speaker. If somebody wants to develop leadership skills, you tell them that you take up certain roles at the area level, division level, club level. That is how they develop their leadership skills. And one of the things that we should always remember in a volunteer organization like Toastmasters is that all these roles are time-bound roles. When I was a district director, my role was only 1 year. I cannot take an extension on the role. I cannot stand again for that position. So in that 1 year, whatever I do is what I can do. And the only way you can do that is to work together with people who are there with you. I did 2 conferences, district conferences as co-conference chair and conference co-chair. In one of the conferences, I had almost 200 odd people working on the team, and we had to work with almost 700 odd delegates. Did I know everybody? No, I did not know everybody on the team. We worked with certain people, but yes, definitely, we gave everybody a chance to learn and experiment on what they want to learn as part of their professional journey. And at the end of the day, when the conference happened successfully, I think everybody said that they learned quite a lot. It was working with people, it was managing people. I would not use the word managing, sorry. It was working with people. It was giving people the freedom to do what they want. End of the day, you only say that that is the goal. It is like to quote from the Mahabharata, when Krishna asked Arjuna, what do you see? He said, I only see the eye of the fish. I don't see anything else. So leading in a volunteer organization is also the same. If you tell people that this is what they can learn out of Toastmasters, you will get a very good team to work with. Don't police people, let them learn and let them enjoy the journey. Thank you, and back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, DTM Satish. It was a wonderful speech, and you gave many insights on how to work and lead on volunteer organizations.
Master, distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon speech report. Over to you, Toastmaster Sridevi.
Thank you, Toastmaster General Evaluator Rajeshwari. Good evening good morning once again. Good morning to my target speaker, distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon. I feel it is propitious to attend this meeting and listen to your wonderful speech today. As I was listening to you, I did not listen to evaluate. More than that, I was trying to learn a lot of points from whatever you threw as pearls of wisdom from your experience. There are certain speeches that are performed, and then we watch and then enjoy it as an entire performance. But there are some speeches that we will keenly look for the content of what the leader is trying to say because of the experience and the value they hold. And it was one such speech today I listened to you, distinguished Toastmaster Satish Menon. What are the key takeaways that I have from your speeches? Leave your ego. Understand that all are stationary, that all are learning. Everything is learning. And then start from where you can. Do not jump into something that you really will not feel comfortable about. Just start from the basics and then move on step by step. Learn from other people. That's very, very important. In today's world, most of us lock ourselves saying that I know everything or I can do it. without looking at the beauty and the ability of others executing it in a different perspective. Once we start nurturing it, we will definitely be able to learn much more. And today you were mentioning about this point as well. And time-bounded role. This thought itself is a beautiful idea. It is time-bound. So within that time, you have to perform. If you perform the best, then you will feel happy about the entire performance. If you miss it, then again, you cannot get the chance to do it. So when you have that precious time, it is always better to have a best performance in the place. And then don't police people. Let them learn and learn from them. That's a wonderful idea. Many leaders of today needs this particular idea. I think this is the difference between a boss and a leader, where the boss will try to police, wherein the leader will lead by inspiring everyone. So I feel that you have beautifully put all the ideas, all the lessons, pearl of wisdom, I would say, and I learned all of them. So as a small area of improvement that I would suggest is you could have placed the camera somewhere and stood comfortably and then given the speech, because it was a little bit distracting when the camera was moving. So that's the only thing that I observed, and absolute pleasure for me to listen to you. Overall, it was a fantastic speech. It's like pearl of wisdom from the veteran Toastmaster. I'm propitious to listen to your speech today. Thank you so much, and looking forward to listen to your speech as well. Thank you.